we're going to talk about a little self-care routine.
I guess, yeah. Swam now with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me.
Good morning, YouTube. This is going to be a video around self-care. This is my personal self-care routine. So I wake up every morning. This is the same thing I do. So the videos will make it look like it's very long and drawn out. But if I was actually getting to it, then it wouldn't actually be super long and drawn out. It just becomes like a snap, like just a constant like flow. So we're gonna run through briefly what I personally use, of course, like what works for me, and like kind of like my thought process around certain like products, why I use them, and then we can go from hair care over to skin care, skin moisturizer, over to deodorant, beard, of course, simple brushing teeth, that's easy. So let's pop it off. First thing you should do when you wake up is drink at least 1 or 2 of these. Just 1 or 2 things of water. As soon as you wake up, it's just gonna help kind of like set the tone for the day. It's gonna rehydrate you. You've been dehydrating yourself overnight. Your body needs it. So get you a bottle, 1 or 2, chug it real quick before you get out of bed fully. Or when you get up, take time to reflect. Don't get on your phone. Just wake up, drink some water, be thankful, say a prayer, whatever that looks like, and then get up. That's it. So first thing that I normally do, very cliche, we brush our teeth. So this is the toothpaste that I use, Sensodyne. I have sensitive gums, and my gums get inflamed. So that's why I use Sensodyne. It is very expensive, and it has no flavor to it. It has no rizz at all. It's literally just toothpaste. So we've brushed our teeth now. That's done. I've already used my tongue scraper as well, which is right here. So you can just go anywhere and buy a tongue scraper. I definitely was not about, dang, you can't see it. I definitely was not about to record me using a tongue scraper. Get you a tongue scraper and like apply a little bit of pressure and get all the excess bacteria off. Really need it to basically get all the extra smell. Keeps you having fresh breath for the most part. So it's part of my routine. So toothbrush, tongue scraper, hit it with the mouthwash afterwards. So I feel like mouthwash is mouthwash, but I see so many people using different types of mouthwash, so that cannot also be true. So after I end up doing my teeth, throw some deodorant on as well. Go ahead and get that out of the way. I use Dove. This is like a cucumber scent. It's not as harsh. I have sensitive skin as well, so Dove for me just works. And I kind of go through phases where I like Old Spice because they have all these like extreme cool smells. But that's it. The other thing I do next will be, I've seen this, well, you've seen this in other videos before, but I use witch hazel. Like there is astringent and all these other ones that you can use. You just want to use astringent, it just kind of like breaks me out, I feel like, low key. So I use the witch hazel. Even though you've been sleeping all night, you would be surprised if you use witch hazel in the morning and how much dirt like literally comes off your skin. Even though you took a shower, you went to bed, you didn't do nothing, but it's just amazing how much dirt just literally just sits on your face. So if I take a shower the night before, I wake up, I still do this. If I get ready to go to the gym in the morning, I still do this. I get rid of all the excess oil possible. If I take a shower in the morning, again, I still do this before I get in the shower. So regardless of what I do, I try not to do it super often on my face because it is a witch hazel and it is beneficial for your skin, but at the same time, I don't want to irritate my skin, which I don't think it would. I just don't want to chance it. So I may do this maybe 3 out of the 7 days, or 4 out of 7 days. But if my skin just feels like very heavy, very dense, I'm definitely using the witch hazel to kind of like close that gap for the most part. So now we've kind of cleaned our face. The regular person will probably just go ahead and hydrate their face immediately. For me, I like for it to air dry, feel a little, you know, refreshed, feel a little light, don't feel clogged up. I'll move over to my ears. If anyone has a better way to clean their ears without using a cotton swab, please let me know. Also, this is probably one of the best feelings, like especially when you find that spot. It's one of the best feelings. So I Q-tip my ears every morning. Also, this routine is the same routine I do at night as well. When we get over to the hair, I kind of explain that a little bit more in detail. So for skin hydration, use CeraVe for the most part. This is a daily moisturizer lotion that I use. I also have the moisturizing cream I just so happen to have both of these, but I use them kind of interchangeably. So after my face, let's say for an hour, I go walk around, do whatever. I come back before I go out. I like go ahead and like put them on my face, kind of put on my fingertips. Not too much, and just kind of like rub it in. While we're talking about the face too, sometimes you like, you have dry patches, everything else. I have this little razor blade thing that I use. So if I'm in the mirror and I can see like a dry patch or whatever, I just go ahead and use this and kind of like scrape it off. So falling behind that, don't forget to floss. I hate flossing. I'm trying to get into a better habit, but it's super hard, so definitely floss. So we're gonna go into the hair, which I feel like is the most important element of everything for me, because my hair is getting longer. It looks nappy right now, I look crusty, whole nine, right? So what I'll wash my hair with, I use Shea Moisture. This is 100% virgin coconut oil daily hydration shampoo with coconut milk. I like it for the most part. Sulfate-free, color safe. For me, I just try to use something that's simple ingredients in a sense. Like I don't want nothing that has like strawberry and peaches and this and that. Just simple ingredients. Better pizza, all that, whatever you want to call it, apologize. They also have the conditioner as well, same ingredients. So I like it. For me, I like stuff that, like I said, is simple. So if it works, it works. I really don't try to deviate too much. With my hair, I deviate a lot. So I try to figure out what I like, what doesn't break my scalp out, what makes my hair feel light, what makes it curl and lock up more. Usually when I grow my hair out, I'll run through a lot of different hair products. You're about to see that. So also when I wash my hair, I use this little scrub here. It's trash right now in the focus. I use this little scrub here. So basically shampoo my hair, let it sit, cuff this between my fingers, kind of rotate it through, and it helps really get to the root of the scalp, if that's the right word. Yeah, root to the scalp, helps get to your scalp, whatever. And kind of if you have dandruff or you have dry scalp, then they kind of help bring that up. Then I can actually comb it out and kind of keep my scalp as fresh as possible. So that's what I do. Then of course hit it with the conditioner, let it sit. When I have waves, I have low hair, my hair routine is a lot different. But we don't have low hair, so we're not gonna talk about it. Actually, nope, we are gonna talk about it because people always ask, what is your hair routine when it's low? So still washing it, still conditioning, but I leave the conditioner in my hair when I get out the shower. I bring my brush, which I have a few brushes. I use a Toronto Pros for the most part. Has a nice curve to it. So I have multiple versions. I have a small one for the palm, and I have a medium, and I have a super soft. So what I would do is I just boom, boom, put my do-rag on with the conditioner, and I let it sit. Then I take it off, then I hydrate my scalp. I don't like using a bunch of pomades at all, just because it makes my hair feel super thick and I don't know, it's a weird consistency. I don't like that. So I use olive oil, coconut oil, 100% virgin, raw coconut oil. Rub it in, boom, 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 on my scalp, put my do-rag on, I'm good to go. Every now and then, maybe once a week, I may use a pomade. I do have this one that I use is a Waves pomade, argan oil and shea butter. As I said, easy ingredients as well. So super easy, but like I said, that it's thick, thick. So we're gonna move into body wash. Once again, I try to keep it simple. Huge fan of Dr. Bronner's. This is their Castile soap. This is the hemp almond. So we'll rotate through this. I do like the peppermint the most. If you know about the peppermint, but the peppermint is really the vibe. But I'm trying to branch out and not use the peppermint. I went to Target one time and I bought 14 bottles of peppermint because I was like, we're just gonna run it. I stumbled across this in Target because Target told me to buy it. This is Method Body here. I actually like it. It's super smooth, has good smell to it. It's not super heavy. It lathers up nice. Coconut, rice milk, shea butter, plant-based. Can't beat it. And it says it has good vibes inside. So I like that. We're gonna move into the skin now. Overall skin, so I think I'm a firm believer if you drink your water, your skin will flourish. People always ask what's your skin routine? I used to go to Ulta and I would listen to whatever the Ulta lady told me to buy. And I would buy these drops and put drops in my face and do this and do that. And then I wake up looking like a Star Crunch. So it wasn't the vibe. So that's what I said, more is not always great. Less is more for me. So if I can keep a process or a routine as tight as possible and it has no gaps, that's what works for me. But I've tried going have droppers this and do this and have this mask and blah, blah, blah. It didn't work for me. It may work for you, it doesn't work for me. So when I use like the skin routine, it's the same thing. I have a Vino here, fragrance free, but this is what I use. Something super simple, has a good price on it, good price point as well. But like I said, it's easy and simple. I know people go to Bath and Body Works and they get the jasmine and lotus flower bomb, whatever you want to call it, smelling all good. But it's like, I'm thinking like, is that really hydrating your skin? Are all those like perfumes and stuff like really good for your skin? Probably not. Yeah, you smell nice when you walk by, but your skin probably suffering right now. So I use this for legs, basically all over, since I do have like a face lotion. I also came across the Trader Joe's Brazil nut butter as well. I actually like this. It has a delightful salted caramel pistachio scent. I like it. It's super light. It doesn't like have a hard time rubbing in. Smells nice. I wanted to try it. Of course, I saw it on TikTok, so I was like, why not? Let's try it. Good price. I think it was like $6 or something like that. So will I buy it again? I don't know. But I do have tattoos, and I like my tattoos to shine and glisten. I do need to shave my legs to help them pop, but this does help a lot with like, I feel like hydration. African shea butter. I have a love-hate relationship with this. African shea butter is really good. It's imported from Ghana. They have a yellow smooth and they have a white smooth. This stuff is thick. I don't know if you can tell, but she's thick. She's super thick. Sometimes for me, I have to heat it up and put it in the microwave. Then I'll put it on my skin. But if you have like white socks on, like your white socks are gonna be yellow. If you got leather seats or the cloth seats and they're like tan color or whatever, those are gonna be stained with that. So usually when it's colder, or if I'm going like work out legs, train legs, I'm wearing pants, or if I know I'm getting out the shower and then I'm gonna throw this on, I'm gonna throw on some pants. I'll feel okay. But that's pretty much it for like the skin. Keep it super simple. Now, go over to the hair. Hair is the final destination almost. I do have good hair. We're gonna start with the beard first. I get a lot of beard questions. So I do use a wooden, it's kind of crusty dusty right now, but I do use a wooden pick. It does help with your beard health and not picking so much of your beard out. It's pretty smooth, so I like this. I also partner it up with sauce as well. So I use a souffle. Their sauce souffle here, sandalwood smell, has really masculine smell, and the beard butter as well. So you can kind of go through and use both of these. So my beard routine looks like this. If I take a shower in the morning, my beard's already wet, so I don't have to wet it. I will go through, take the beard butter, or take the souffle, either one, or you can do a combination of both. Take a little dab, rub it in, and just get in there. Same thing with this. Dab, rub it in, get in there. So what I would also do to go a step further is wet my beard, pick my beard out, get all those loose strands, then apply what I need to apply, and then re-pick it out again. And it just feels super healthy. And it also gets a lot of those split ends, those knots, a lot of those dead strands that just lie in your beard. Man, pro tip, your beard has to be cut to grow. I know we want the length. I know that I think that falls like within like some type of like masculinity, like how you identify yourself. Like if my beard's long, that's fine. But if your beard's unhealthy, it's doing no benefit to you. So you have to cut your beard. Your beard gets split ends at the end and it gets knots. If those split ends end up, of course, going up to the root, follicle, whatever you want to call it, ends up splitting, it's not healthy. So if you have damaged hair in your beard, just cut it, it's gonna grow back. And actually, the more that you cut your hair, the faster it grows and the healthier it grows. It's kind of like the same concept around if you want to lose weight, you have to eat more. So I understand that we don't want to cut our beards, but you have to cut your beards. That way you can actually have a healthy build. Do you want a long beard that's unhealthy, or do you want an actual healthy beard, like a shorter beard that's actually really healthy? Think about that on a lot of things in your life. So that's my beard routine. Let's go into the hair. So day to day, if it's a night vibe, we'll start off with the night vibe. I don't go out much. If I'm going out, I'm gonna hit you with this. Olive oil, shea butter, black castor oil, and black seed. It's a gel. I'm gonna hit you with this. This right here has a good smell. It locks my hair up really well. It gives me like a really Michael Jackson wet and wavy, just like, I don't know, like slick. I don't know what you want to call it, but it does it. I like it. It is gel, so I do make sure when I get home, I shower, that I actually rinse my hair out. So I either co-wash my hair with this conditioner, or I just rinse it out. And like when you're in the shower, you can see all the gel. This is, I don't think it's good just for it to just be resting in your hair. So if I go out, I'm cooking up with that. The rest of these are kind of all, we'll exclude this one. This one's like a custom made leave-in treatment, like a hydration leave-in treatment that I got from a hairstylist, and I do not know her information. But this is good too. Right here is a coconut hibiscus frizz-free curl mousse with silk protein and neem oil. I don't know what neem oil is, but it sounds good. It sounds like it's the vibe for sure. So I use this sometimes. Like I said, it's shea moisture. It's good with all hairs, thick and curly hair, natural hair. And because I have that when I'm going into the store, that's what I'm looking for. Because I'm not that intelligent when it comes to like what my hair needs. I just take most probable assumption and just kind of run with that, right? So when I was coming across the store, Target, Walmart, whatever, I'm like, like this mousse, whatever, should work. Kind of read the story. I'm like, let's try it out, see if it works. So there's still a lot left, and I've had this for probably a year, so it's decent. I did use this a lot though when I had my braids. So this is probably another reason why I bought it. When my hair was braided, it kind of helped lock my braids in. So I would spray this on, kind of like pat it in, and then throw my do-rag on and kind of like keep my braids fresh. For actual scalp, coconut oil is simple, olive oil is simple. There's all kind of stuff. Black castor oil, black Jamaican castor oil, whatever you want to call it. I use this. You gotta know your scalp as well. If you over oil your scalp, it ends up getting almost low-key like claustrophobic in a sense. And then your scalp breaks out, it's just a bad situation. So I try to oil my scalp maybe twice a week. The issue is I go to the gym like 5-6 days a week. So I'm sweating, my hair's wet, oil, not good mixture, then I gotta wash it, now my scalp's dry, and I gotta rehydrate it. So it's like, you really gotta find a good balance there. And I think like in due time, everyone can find their balance, but this is like what I use. I do throw on a bonnet, don't care. I also have a turban that I wear at night because like oils like this, because they're so thick, they will mess up your sheets. I do have white sheets. I have wrong pillowcases. I'm not trying to do that. And my pillows, not trying to do that. So if I'm going to work, I'm going out, just run errands, whatever. As I Am has this classic double buttercream, cocoa butter, shea butter, castor oil, jojoba oil, sugar beetroot. Like I said, like if you look at the trend of the type of basic items I use, they all sound about the same. Has really good smell to it. It's like a good cream as well. I don't feel too bad. Now with this, I don't put too much in my hair because it's like too much product, it'll turn your hair white. We don't want our hair white. We're not doing that. So be kind of frugal when you're using that. Kind of put your finger in there, boom, rub it around, look, see if it's where it needs to be at, and then kind of go from there. I also have this replenishing conditioner, sweet orange oil moisturizer that I will go through. Like I said, going through the store, just end up picking up stuff. Literally just end up picking up stuff. That's the problem. Like Target just tells me what to buy. I'm just like, oh, this sounds good. $10. Oh, this sounds good. $20. Like it just adds up. But this has a good smell to it. I think for a little bit, because it smells like oranges, for a little bit, I think it was too strong on the scent or something because it was like breaking out my scalp. And I think I had like a really bad breakout. That's the other problem too when you're experimenting with hair products. Like if you're using multiple, like I do, and that's like a red flag for me. My skin breaks out. Now I don't know which of the 10 products that I've purchased is actually breaking my scalp or breaking my face out. Or like if I wear like a lot of hats and then like my forehead breaks out. That's happened before and it's been horrible, but I didn't know what product it was. So I had to throw everything away and start over. This is kind of like the same thing. It's an olive oil infused with castor oil for strengthening. Once again, it just sounds like it's healthy. So I can wear this. I can wear this every day as well. So if I'm getting ready to go to work, I don't want my hair to look super dry like it is. I do the same thing with my beard. I wet my hair. If I haven't taken a shower in the morning, I wet my hair, boom, boom, rub it in there. It looks good, has good smell. My hair is not 100% dry, and we're good to go. Lately, I've been using this Carefree Curl Instant Activator. It's like Soul Glow. Almost, but softens and hydrates, easy combing for natural and curly hair. Once again, have natural and curly hair, so I usually tend to buy products. This is like a gel too, super light, has once again good smell to it, but like, I feel like it's missing something. Like when I put it in, I rub it in my hair, like it's just like it doesn't feel like it's just glazing over something. I feel like it's not really moisturizing my hair in a sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but yeah. But these are the products that I use. This is our morning routine. This is very simple. So when I wake up, it sounds like a lot because I have so much, but I already know what product I'm gonna use. So if I were to record this video real time without the explanation, I could probably run through my routine in like 5 5 minutes in the morning. Super easy, and I'm out the door. Same thing at night. At night, I'm not like really in a rush, more on the chill vibe. I got music playing, just enjoying the vibe. And I'll just kind of like go through and just do whatever. I'm a little more passionate when I'm doing my routine at night, if that's the right word. So yeah, that's the routine. That's the morning routine. If you have any more questions, concerns, comments, whatever, drop them below or shoot me a message on Instagram, TikTok, preferably Instagram, because I can check that a little easier. But just shoot me a message and ask more questions. Like, I'm an open book, so if you ask a question, I'm gonna answer it for sure, like 100% honesty. But yeah, pro tip for the men, because men always like, how do I get the girls, blah, blah, blah. For one, don't chase the woman. Like, let the woman come to you. Like, God's gonna put that person in your life when you least expect it, but if you're constantly over here just always looking, you in the future I'm looking for, if you're doing that all the time, you're gonna miss your potential wife. Because you're looking for something else. Like, I think men, we have a cadence to want what doesn't want us versus, and then deflect the women that want us because like we're over here. But then you have this woman right here that is meant for you. God's trying to like infiltrate in your life and you're like, I'm over here. You just gotta live within you. You just gotta be happy, know yourself, know your peace, know your worth, be emotionally like aware, be mentally aware, have your boundaries, have your non-negotiables, have your goals, what you want, and just continue just to strive and just build on yourself. I think if you just have compound interest day over day over day, you're gonna end up getting what you want. Create your routine. If you wake up and you have no, like if I wake up and I don't have myself scheduled out, like how's that setting you up for success? Like that's like walking into a meeting and you have no itinerary, or going on vacation and you have no itinerary, like, and you have like a group of like 20 with you. Like it just doesn't work. So create your routine. It's gonna make you feel better. It's gonna make your day flow better. Use apps, use productivity apps. I use Scheduled on Apple iOS. It works beautifully. You can time it, gives you reminders, all that. Like there's too many resources out here for us not to be successful. When you're putting on your cologne too, put your lotion on first, do all that, then find your cologne. What you want to do is spray inside of the wrist. Do not rub it because then you'll break down the molecules and all the other scientific, you don't want to do that. Spray behind your ear, basically like where your pressure point, it's not a pressure point, where your pulse is at. Spray here, and maybe hit one on the clothes. But don't be rubbing, doing this, all that, spraying all down. Like you're gonna smell like Abercrombie and Fitch and Hollister, and nobody wants to talk to you. So, and like I said, if you spray it on that lotion as well, it actually make it last a little bit longer. It'll settle a little bit better. And if you have a complimentary lotion to your cologne, it's like chef kiss. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. I need all that. I appreciate all the support, all the love. Like I said, if you have video ideas as well, please send them over. Like, I enjoy making these videos now. At first I was like a little frantic, but I enjoy making them. I look forward to it. And I'll need those extra topics and ideas of what the community and what the family wants to see. So if you have something specific, let's do it. Other than that, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.